What are investors missing? What is the market telling me? What's up, super investors? And welcome to the Nick Rutherford Report. Every investor is going to lose money, but a super investor makes more than they lose by watching the market. So hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, share this with someone who would get a lot out of it, because this is the place to be for the financial news that matters for your net worth. Let's get to it. Did DeepSeek use NVIDIA's fancy-dancy GPUs? Well, there is something the market is not really seeing, and we're going to get into it. And I think it's going to take investors completely off sides. But first, one of the biggest trends I'm watching is these tariffs. If we start enacting tariffs everywhere, well, the economy could be in for tumultuous times, and it could be a big problem. But nothing has happened so far, so I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, he's had some tariffs, they've got pulled off. He threatened them for like a day, something like that. But I've been watching the companies that could be affected by tariffs, and they haven't really moved. So I'm not really sure. The market is telling me not to worry about it. Now, I want to zoom into this AI thing because I'm really, really excited by that. And to do that, I'm going to look at Microsoft's earnings. So last quarter, not this current quarter that just came out yesterday, Microsoft had some interesting earnings, and I want to point this out because I think investors are getting it completely wrong. They're going to get taken completely off sides. So if I look at the capital expenditures from not this quarter, but the quarter before, Microsoft spent $20 billion to support their AI cloud offerings. So what does that mean? That means they spent $20 billion on stuff relating to AI, possibly NVIDIA AI chips. So they made NVIDIA a lot of money. Oh no, here comes DeepSeek. Time to destroy the market. Well, let's look at the quarter that they just reported yesterday. Capital expenditures, including assets acquired under finances and lease, were $22.6 billion, up over 10%. It does not look to me like there was any slowdown in AI spending. In fact, AI spending went up. So that's something I think all investors need to think about. Now, of course, this could be a new revelation, and tomorrow their CapEx could start going down. And what does that mean for Microsoft? Well, the market didn't like this. Microsoft was down almost 7% yesterday. But here's the most hilarious thing. If they're spending $20 billion per quarter on CapEx, that's $80 billion. And let's say magically, now, all of a sudden, they don't need these chips. They don't need all this fancy spending on AI. It can be done for a couple of dollars and a few engineers in their mother's basement. Guess what? That's $80 billion that now Microsoft doesn't need to spend. It can go directly to their bottom line. They can continue their AI build out, and they got $80 billion to go to buybacks, to go to dividends, to go to other growth in their company. So this should be wildly bullish for for Microsoft. It's so obvious. This is kind of hilarious, but everyone thinks it's a big negative. So I'm not really sure exactly what's going to happen, but I'm seeing things a little differently. Now, of course, I could be completely and utterly wrong, but this is my take on today based on the data today. Next, what's the number one stock to buy right now? Click on my bio, follow me, and follow the link to rutherfordwealthreport.com, and I'll share my latest research with you.